Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2025. Let's take a look what do we have in the economic calendar for today. So Asian session was quite quiet. Only data from Japan were released. Adjusted current account and current account data were similar to the expectations, and the building approvals from Australia had been revealed as well, 0.7%, which is way better than minus 3.4% last time. The Monday doesn't actually looks like anything is important is going on here. We got some data from the Denmark in form of the CPI, unemployment rate from Turkey. Then we have some data from Brazil. ECB President Christine Lagarde to give a speech at 3 p.m. and then 2 hours later at 5 p.m. German Buba Balz will give a speech as well, and that's about it for today. So this is how it looks like for now. So, without any further ado, because economic calendar is quite poor for today, let's just go to the charts. We start with euro-dollar. So, for our chart of the euro-dollar, what is going on here? Nothing good for bulls as far as I'm concerned. So, we are moving our trend line a little bit higher towards the swing high at 1.0443. And now again we have this demand zone violated, so this range has been violated again. Let me just remove this rectangle, and let me just change this color for red. So 1.0345, 1.0355 are now technical resistance levels. We went as low as the level of 1.0282. But the technical support at 1.0272 has not been hit just yet. But with this kind of a momentum here, 39 points only, it's quite possible that the lower levels will be hit sooner or later. So euro-dollar so far trading below the trend line, local trend line, below 100 periods moving average, below major supply zone, below minor supply zone, moving lower, bullish engulfing pattern, high, lower high, lower high, lower high. It speaks for itself that this market is being dominated by bears. Lower prices are expected. Cable. What is going on with the cable? Well. The major supply zone was rejected. Very nice pin bar here at the top of the move. Look at this almost doji pin bar. Very nice, very good. Specific signal had been issued at 1.2549. Downside movement towards 100 periods moving average was made. Now, bearish engulfing pattern again. Early Asian trading, we went a little bit lower, back down towards the level of 1.2373. The 1.2359 technical support has not been yet violated, but we got the RSI still below the level of 50 right now, 45 points only. So it looks like the market is under the bearish pressure. However, it's not that strong as the euro-dollar. And it looks like, well, if we put some trend line here, it won't be, it won't change too much if we apply any trend line. Okay, so it might be eventually something like this blue trend line, but it was tested once. There's first point of the support here. So any breakout below the trend line, below 100 periods moving average, is bearish again for the cable. Otherwise, we will stay inside of this tight range here between 1.2359, let's say 2550, right? So that's the outlook for the cable. Very slow start of the week. And if we speak about the cable, let's take a look at another major US dollar and Japanese yen, of course. So let me just switch to daily straight on, because yes, that's what I wanted to see. 100 periods moving average on a daily time frame chart. The last big correction was minus 5.17. Remember, last week we've been looking at this movement to the downside very extensively, because we want to know whether we have the confirmation that this is the overbalance. Well, the movement to the downside is exactly minus 5%. The previous biggest correction is minus 5.17, which doesn't actually mean that this is the overbalance by the book, yeah. Nevertheless, we are below major technical resistance, below major technical support taken from the trend line. So we are below the trend line. We are below 100 periods moving average on the daily time frame chart, and the market conditions are at the level of 37, almost extremely oversold, almost a tad lower, and we are extremely oversold. It looks like this market is in very big trouble. If we won't see this this market moving up very strongly, very dynamically to the upside, the outlook remains very bearish, and if 150.95 is violated, the lows from, let me just take a look, the lows from the December 3rd 2024 might be revisited very shortly. This is the technical support at 148.66, bearish outlook for the US dollar to Japanese yen. And last but not least, let's just take a look quickly at the Bitcoin at the beginning of the week. Daily time frame chart doesn't actually look very good for the Bitcoin. We can see the bearish pressure coming to market even inside of this range here, just roughly below the level of $100,000. Nevertheless, there is a pressure, and the market wants to move lower. At least the bears wants to push the market lower. On the 4-hour chart, you can see we have the series of the free falling syndrome on the Bitcoin during the weekend. Low volatility over the weekend is definitely the thing that is responsible for this free falling towards the lows of 94,650. Now we have some kind of a bounce finally, because it's Monday morning. So what kind of things we need to challenge in order to see the Bitcoin flying higher? First, 100 periods moving average right now, $100,225. Then the swing high, local swing high from the February 4th last week at 102,444, and then eventually we got these levels here, 106,416, and then all of this major technical resistance, including the all-time high. So that absolutely looks like a correction. That looks like an impulse. So what do we need to see here is a very dynamic, very aggressive rebound, V-shaped reversal, big, nice green candles just like this to the upside. Then we can say, all right, bulls are back, at least in the short term. They might do some kind of a mess on the chart. They might try to test some levels. They might try to move the prices higher, especially with this momentum, 53 points only. So it's positive. It's not that strong, but it's positive momentum. So when we break the level of 55 towards the 60 points on the RSI, and there will be nice, big, strong green candles, bulls are back in town. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye-bye.